Yeah. OK. Let's throw it open to you. No IVF for blokes behind bars? Let's see what you have to say, Amy.
OK, we're going to start with Julian first on line 2.
Julian, good morning.
Good morning.
And I'm told you're an ex-con, is that right?
Yeah.
OK, so where do you stand on this then?
Well, I don't think they should have the right, basically. The worst thing, well, one of the worst things this country's done is sign up to the European Convention on Human Rights.
Yeah, unless, of course, you're on the minimum wage, in which case you'll probably be quite grateful for it. Yeah,
well, it's just tampering with affairs that they know nothing about. And in this country, you know, I'm all for all human rights and things like this, but these rights come with a limit. And especially if you're breaking the laws in a society that enables you to have those rights, then I don't think that people in jail who have gone round to someone's house and the people in their homes haven't had the basic human right of feeling safe and secure in their home, you know, should be seeing people in jail who got rights more than what they have.
OK, Julie, do you think... Would a baby on the outside, a baby maybe that you've never seen, would that encourage people to live a more legally, less legally challenging life?
Well, it can do, but you've got to want to do that anyway.
Yeah.
You know, producing a baby, you know, it's not really going to solve the problem. You've got to mentally want to do that. You've got to mentally want to change yourself. Just producing a child and bringing a child into the world doesn't mean to say that you're going to behave yourself. Fair
point. Julian, thank you very much. Keep on the straight and narrow. Let's have another.
OK, let's go to Jill on line 1.
Morning, Jill.
Hi, Matthew.
Do you think it's a basic human right to have the chance of starting a family?
I think it's a human right to have a child, but I think once someone is put in prison for breaking the law, then they lose a certain element of human rights.
Right.
I mean, I find it ridiculous that someone can break the law, kill someone, rob someone, whatever, be put into prison and then have all the same rights that I have on the outside.
In some cases, I have to say, in some cases, and I know it's the tabloid cliche, better. I mean, I know people that have better TVs, better computer games than they would at home, unless they stole them from somebody else.
And if this continues like it's going, I mean, we're going to be breaking their human rights by locking them in a cell all day.
That's what I said. We'll end up giving them the keys. But then let's try and take the positive spin. I'm inspired by Mel. Let's look at the positives here. If a baby on the outside helped a prisoner rehabilitate or encourage them to live a more wholesome life, that's a good thing.
No, a baby is a human life. It's not a toy to help someone be rehabilitated. There's more to looking after a baby than just producing it. You've got to know you can afford it, provide for it, set it an example, and you shouldn't use babies to make someone else's life better. They're not toys.
Nicely put, thank you. Let's have another.
OK, let's go to Gary on line 3.
Gary, good morning.
Hi there.
Hi there. What do you think?
Yeah, baby on the outside to help you rehabilitate. How about behaving yourself and staying on the outside to have a baby? How about giving that baby its human rights, giving that baby a dad, giving that baby someone to nurture, to hold, to support, to love that child?
Gary, what about, let's again, looking at flip side here, what about the, let's say, ignoring the case of the guy who murdered someone for a packet of fags, let's just talk, so this is a bloke in jail, I don't know, whatever he's done, he's doing his time, his missus is outside, she's 41 years old, he's been locked up for, say, 5 years, so the chances are by the time he comes out, she will have gone through the change and it'll be too late. What about her human right?
And then, my God, she won't be able to have access to any lovely benefits, will she, if she has to wait? Listen, if you want to have a baby, stay outside and have a baby.
But if your partner is sent down and you're on the outside and there's not much time, do you have a human right there that you should be entitled to? You know, I am lawfully, if they're married, like lawfully married.
Let me ask you a question. They're not by any chance asking us to pay for this, are they? Yes. I mean, they are going to pay for their own IVF, like my family paid for theirs. Please tell me that we're not paying for it as well.
I wouldn't have thought so. I would imagine it'd be done through the NHS. I mean, I mean, you'd have to sell an awful lot of smack in prison to get enough money to pay for an IVF course, and there's so much coming in for free. Why would you bother? Gary, thank you for the call. Let's try our audience.
OK, we've got Rebecca here. So, should blokes behind bars get IVF?
I don't think so, because if they've done harm to society, why should they be able to contribute? And
same question as you. What about the women on the outside? Say someone is married, they didn't realise their husband was criminal, he gets involved in some kind of scam or whatever, he gets sent out, so non-violent, he gets sent down, he gets 5 years, she's in her early 40s, race against the clock. Does she have a right to be inseminated by her own lawfully wedded husband?
Well, she's just got to think about the kind of person she's with and if she wants him to be a father.
I love him, I love him, I want to have his baby.
But they need fathers as well. There's a lot of problems in this world, people, you know, without fathers.
So no one wants this to go through. OK, I have to say, I'm not surprised. That was the same it was last time. Listen, it's time to set the panel free this morning to procreate or whatever it is they do before treading the boards. Reg, great to see you. It really is. Absolutely.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Moonlighting Club on Saturday night.
Why not, baby?
That's where you're going to be.
That's right.
And then it's...
Come on this show to find out where you're going to be. What am I doing later today?
If you see this man wandering the street, see if you can help him. And Melly and Corky, we'll see you tomorrow. Give it up for our wonderful panel, ladies.